How the World Began. This story is a Chinese folktale. It is the source in the ancient belief system called Taoism, which says that harmony in the universe comes from balancing opposites such as male and female and good and evil. The name for all these opposing forces is Yin, dark, and Yang, light, represented by this symbol. In the great beginning, there was only chaos, made up of two kinds of energy, yin and yang. Chaos was held within an enormous egg, along with a divine being called Panku. Chaos fought with itself until eventually the egg burst, and chaos escaped. Yin, the cold light energy, drifted up to become the heavens. The warm, heavy energy, yang, sank down and became the earth. Yin and Yang still wanted to fight with one another, so Panku had to stand between them and push them apart. As he did this, he grew and grew and grew. At last, after 18,000 years, Panku was an enormous giant, and heaven and earth were so distant from one another that they could not harm each other. Panku's work was finished. He was very, very old and very, very tired. So the giant lay down upon the earth he had created and prepared to die. As he died, a miracle happened. Panku's hands and feet became the four quarters of the earth. His head turned into the mountains that rise up from the earth, and his eyes became the sun and moon. 1,000 different plants and trees grew from his skin and hair. His breath was transformed into the wind and clouds, and his voice into the rolling thunder from the heavens. His teeth, bones, and marrow became the metals, rocks, and precious stones within the earth, and his sweat turned into flowing rivers. Last of all, the fleas and lice that leapt and crept all over his hairy body became the human beings who have lived on Panku's earth ever since.